Yeah, a couple years back, I had the opportunity to meet Jeff Younger, who is one of the most infamous cases of this. His ex-wife, who was really pushing to transition, I believe, his youngest son from like the age of 3 years old, using like these estrogenic lotions and whatnot, like stuff from this very, very young age. And the courts in Texas sided against him. He had his young son basically stripped away from him, and he has recorded video where his son's like, mom wants me to be a girl, but like I don't feel like that. Like the son is obviously, not making this decision of his own accord, but it is something that even now you're right, like parents take some kind of pride in this. I think even maybe more than the kids, it's kind of like the parents who really feel like this is, I'm kind of hip. I'm kind of hip in this like
I'm
liberal
popular.
society because I have this direct relationship to, my children who are like part of this community. And I think, it's super difficult. And it's what sucks so much about this conversation, right, is there's this assumption that because we disagree with this individual self-perception that you have to hate the individual. And while certainly there's a lot of spite and animosity in these conversations, it's like we genuinely do have this deep concern because there is a disproportionate amount of suicidal ideation among particularly trans people, both pre and post surgery. There's this common belief that it is the cognitive dissonance of the body and the mind, the gender dysphoria, right, that causes the depression. And if it's resolved through surgery, it goes away. That's not the case. It endures at disproportionate rates, even past surgery. And what do you have? You have people who go eventually to detransition, but how are they received? They are perhaps the most like hated on group by the left that exists. People who decide of their own accord to detransition are ridiculed, are made out to be these monsters by the very people who once heralded them as like these huge figures in the community.